Dallas Cowboys.
First things that I noticed different about this press box when I came in here was the fact that it's not on the 50-yard line. I've never seen a stadium that had a press box anywhere other than the 50-yard line, but down here we're in the end zone. All the electronic media are down here on the other end. That gives us a lot of room between the 20-yard lines to add extra seats. I'm sure y'all understand that. That's kind of increases your revenue a little bit when you have extra seats. The windows, the doors, glass doors that you see in front of you are stationary. They don't move back and forth. And this room is not soundproof, but that does eliminate a lot of the outside noise, so these guys aren't distracted from doing their job in any way. If you look across the way on the 50-yard line on the second level of seating, you'll see a little perch over there. Everybody see that? That's where Jerry Jones sits when he's getting real serious about football over there. He'll take his son Stephen and 2 or 3 scouts during the game, and they'll go up there and start grading the players and grading the team and trying to analyze what's going on. Just below his perch down there, one level lower, is where his suite is actually located. And I've never been in there, and I don't know exactly how big it is, but I know it's got to be pretty big because it accommodates about 300 people. Mr. Jones has a lot of friends. I wish I was his friend. If you look at these video ribbons at the top here, in between those video ribbons is a white stripe that goes all the way around. That's where the Ring of Honor will be placed. We'll bring it over here this year, but there'll be no new inductees until next year. Next year's our 50th anniversary. They'll bring them, we'll have some inductees, and they'll make a big deal out of it. Anybody got any questions about what we're looking at? A while ago, I didn't get to tell you much because we were rushed out there on the patio, but I told you that we can, we hold 80,000 people here, but we can expand that up to 111,000. And we do that by placing seats in that porch down there. You'll see on the other end, the first porch and the second porch. Same down here on this end. And we can get 111,000 people in here. And then on the very top, on the upper concourse, is where our standing room only seats. Or that's an oxymoron. Standing room seats. Let me rephrase that. That's where standing room only is located on both ends. And the tickets are $29. Which I think I can hang on to a rail for 3 hours for $29. That's a pretty good deal. So anyway, you see those people up there on the upper concourse down there? We're going to take all of you up there in a few minutes, and that's as high as we can.
I'm not sure if Dale had told you about the star on top of the scoreboard. No? Okay, as you know, in Texas Stadium,
it's laying down.
When the blimp flew over, would take a shot down on the field. The first thing you saw was the blue star on the 50-yard line. Of course, there will be one here on the 50 also. But when they open the roof and the blimp goes over, the scoreboard is going to hamper the shot of the blue star. So laying flat on top of the scoreboard is a big blue star. You can just see the tips of it, so that will be the first thing you see in any overhead shots. Suites. They're going pretty fast, I understand. I don't think there's that many left, so if you're interested in one, you might ought to check on them today.
What's the price?
We're authorized to take your order.
Yeah.
I'm in Dr. Addison's suite.
Hey, everybody's trying to find him to become his buddy, but we haven't been able to pin him down yet, so... But this is considered a double suite. Most of them are about half this large. They'll hold roughly 20 people. This one, and I haven't counted them. I've heard 42 and heard 44 seats in these first 2 rows, but there are a lot of them. If you own this suite, if you already had it paid for, your expenses are not over there. You buy 42 season tickets. However many seats you have in these 2 rows, that's how many season tickets you buy. 8 regular season, 2 preseason. They probably cost various prices, but I could guess for each seat you're certainly talking more than $3,000 each. So,
Well, if you have one of these suites,
20 years.
if you have one of these suites, is that for any event that's in here?
I think you can come in for any event. You still have to buy tickets. You can't just come in.
And have a party.
Yeah, any event you come here, you still have to have tickets to get in the gate. So
So it's a contract for 20 years and how many millions of dollars?
well, she said contract for 20 years for how many millions of dollars. I don't know what this one would run. You know, I think they run somewhere to $1 million to $5 million, something like that. But you know, obviously they're not cheap. But frankly, I don't know where the $1 million one would be. It would probably be the worst one in the house if there is one for that.
Outside the stadium.
Yeah, right.
That
Yeah.
10 over there.
Yeah. And couple of other things to consider if you're going to get a suite. They don't let you stop by McDonald's and bring a sack of burgers up here for a game. You buy all your food from the stadium catering operation. They can provide you most anything you want from a hot dog on up. Some of it does become rather expensive depending on what you order. They also provide people to wait on you. Obviously, if you had this suite, you wouldn't want to be hopping up and getting your own beer. You want somebody bringing it to you, already open. So they provide those at a nominal fee, of course, and so you could just pulling the figure out of the air. I could say you could have a $15,000 tab very easy at the end of a game for food and services in here, and possibly more than that. You know, because you know, if you invite 40 people to come in here, they're not stopping on their way over here to eat. They haven't had anything to eat for 2 days. You know they're going to town for food.
What about security? Is there some special entrances for that suite over there? And for
Each suite or whatever section you're in has a particular section where you come in stadium and everything. Yeah.
Like dignitaries and stuff have a special entrance and security.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. Like these, I'm not sure where they would come in exactly, but it would be one of the areas closed, and then there's elevators that come up right out there, so to bring them up here. So, yeah, most of the suite owners have it pretty good as far as, of course, they have close parking, and then they usually fairly easy to get their suite. The field level suite owners have it the best. When we get down there, you'll see parking right across from their entrance where they can park underground, walk across, and straight to their suite. So I guess that's one reason they're the most expensive. Yes.
So all these windows open, right?
All these windows do open. Starting right here, all of these slide around and back into the wall. They're on a track up above.
And here we are in the media booth. Each one of these little glassed off sections is for a different media outlet. These guys over here seem to have a lot of technical goodies and whatnot. It goes all the way down. Basically a suite except for media.